So it's the end of a beautiful day here in Connecticut, but the sky is getting grey, the wind is beginning to blow, and there could be a storm coming. And it kind of reflects in picture form something I've been thinking about, which is suffering. You know, those moments of pain and hardship, of difficulty where life doesn't quite go the way we would choose or want. In fact, it seems that lots of people are going through those kind of seasons at the moment, or at least the people I've been speaking with. And it's got me wondering how we approach that as a Christian. You know, some people talk as if suffering shouldn't impact us, that we worship a God who heals, so life should work out. And yet, we also worship a God who saved us through suffering. And I've been reflecting on the sheer mystery of the cross, that Christ would go through that level of pain and of suffering to deal with our sin, that we might know the Father. And there's something incredible about it. But it's also got me thinking about us and suffering. And I'm not trying to suggest that somehow our suffering is part of our salvation. No, that was dealt with by Christ. But could it be that God has something to teach us in the midst of suffering? Might it be that in pain and difficulties, we might discover a peace that passes all understanding? Is it in those difficult seasons that we discover a God who walks through the valley of the shadow of death with us? And I have to say that has been my experience. I believe that there is so much God wants to teach us in hard places. The suffering isn't a blip to be removed from our imagination or our understanding, but a place to invite Jesus to teach us, to speak to us, to lead us on. And one of the things I'm learning is that in the midst of difficulties, in the midst of suffering, there are gifts. This moment, this place, this time talking to you, this is a gift. And may you discover the gifts of this day. And whatever you're walking through, may you discover the God who draws near in the midst of each moment, and may he give you peace.